I'd like to talk now a bit about your leadership, sort of maybe beyond listening, which I think is a wonderful first principle to have as a leader. But I read that earlier in your career, you considered yourself as an individual contributor rather than a team player. And I wonder, how were you able, or maybe were you able, maybe this is not how you did it, able to change your mindset to become a successful leader, someone who's leading successful teams in the business world?
Yeah, absolutely. If I look at my own personal career, I was a very young, brash individual contributor,
Mhm.
technologist at Sun Microsystem. I got promoted very quickly through the ranks. I was the one who would be in a room, wanted to be heard. I knew all the answers. All I had to do was just only if people would listen to what I have to say, life would be great. I was just young, abrasive, and arrogant software
Mhm.
developer. That was my start of the career. I never thought I would be where I am today without the help of a lot of mentors. A number of my managers and mentors back as I was growing through the ranks helped me understand my weakness, uh,
Mhm.
and my inability to listen, my inability to read the room, my inability to, in fact, as kind of, if for lack of better analogy, Sheldon Cooper and the Big Bang Theory, that was me, and perhaps even worse. But over time, through a lot of mentorship and listening team, I've managed to successfully transition myself from an individual contributor to be an listening leader.
Yeah, I love this because you've taken something I think I say, I think others say as well, is that any strength overdone is a weakness, right? And so you had this great strength of being smart and being able to speak up. Right, not everybody can in the room, but overdone is the weakness. And then you got the feedback and you did something with it, and here you are. It's a great success story. Any other advice or leadership lessons that you have for other, let's say, up and coming or developing leaders today?
The people around you want to help you.
Mm.
Keep your eyes open. And I actually thought the mentorship exists in places where they're not even labeled as mentors. And recognizing that is very important in the IT or in the business environment. More often than not, your peers, your team, they are all there to help you. You just have to figure out how to take the help or how to get the help. And that's something which I learned over time, and something which I would give and to all the upcoming leaders as well. People around you want to help you. Just take the help. They may not be stating it, they're not calling themselves mentor, but they are all mentors.
Yeah, that's great. I know people act in their best interest. We just do. It's what humans do. And I'm always surprised that people have a hard time understanding that when someone's trying to help you, it's because it's good for you, but it's also good for them, right? That's why if you're part of this team, by definition, if it's good for one of you, it's good for the other. And it's so easy for us to be defensive about getting that sort of developmental feedback rather than listening to what it actually is, being curious about it, and then taking some action on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Karen, and there have been so many times in my early part of the career where I would listen to, if there was a feedback, I would just respond very quickly to the feedback, like
Mm.
not understanding the why, what are they saying, and the listen to respond was the instinct and
Mm.
impulse, but rather listen to understand. And the day I made that pivot, life changed.